Manitou Springs, Colorado. Just had a lovely dinner at the Mason Jar restaurant. Spending a night here tonight. The view to an early morning rise to climb the Manitou Incline. What a beautiful night in Manitou Springs. The view from our hotel in Manitou Springs. There's Main Street right downtown Manitou Springs. And there's Pikes Peak. And I believe that's the Manitou Incline right there, center screen. I'm not sure. But if that's the incline, wow, does that look steep. But wow, what a view you get from the top. America's Mountain will be featured on a future Hiking 121 14er hike some year. Not planning on doing that this year. Just me and my wife just taking some good quality time. Breathe some nice fresh mountain air. Like I said, tomorrow morning the plan is for me to climb the incline while my dear wife gets some much needed rest. And then later on, hit some hot springs and do some sightseeing in the area. Looking forward to it.
Jerky.
The mini water springs here in Manitou Springs.
You're supposed to bring your own cups, remember?
Yeah. Is it naturally carbonated? Oh yeah? Sweet. There's many of these natural water springs around town that each have their own distinct flavor, level of carbonation, natural carbonation, and yeah, taste. Very different mineral content and taste to it. Really interesting place just to walk through and try all the different water out of the different water springs. Good morning. We are here. It's about 5:45 a.m. March 19, 2022, Manitou Incline. There's your statistics. It's about approximately 0.88 miles. Let's say that's pretty exact. 2,000 feet elevation gain. 2,768 steps. I will not be doing any record breaking today. I can promise you I will not be doing it in anything around 16 minutes and 42 seconds. And I'm going into this with some level of confidence. I've had some experience climbing mountains, but I've never done 2,000 feet of elevation gain in less than a mile. So this will be a, well, it'll be a very interesting thing to see how I do. I am the only one here right now. I don't know what that says, other than, well, you just make up your own mind what that says about me. The rest of the world is still sleeping. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Maybe you can see this behind me. The moon is shining. It's beautiful, beautiful out here. And really looking forward to this. But I must say, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about how this is gonna go. The Manitou Incline. Whew, here we go. Getting started about 5 minutes to 6. And I must say this is the first time I've ever used a stopwatch. But I am gonna keep track of how long this takes me. You start out at an elevation of 6,600 feet. Summit of 8,550. So here we go. It's an old cog railway thing. They used to haul supplies up this thing. There's people all the way up there already. You know, they said it doesn't open until 6 a.m. They're full of it. I could have gotten started 15 minutes ago. Let's roll. There you have it. And I must say, this is kind of a cool thing. Chain law in effect. Icy conditions ahead. If you don't have traction devices for your shoes in the incline and bar trail are not for you. And one little nifty thing they do too is that they number the steps. Every 100 steps, they put a little tag on it. I just passed 300 a little while ago, and yeah, that way you can prolong the agony to know exactly how many steps you've gone, thus doing simple math, knowing how many more steps you gotta go yet. Ay, ay, ay. And there's the city lights of Manitou Springs in the foreground, Colorado Springs in the background. Starting to get light in the east. Should be a great sunrise. About 35 minutes in. This is going quicker than I expected. Beautiful sunrise over the cities. Shaping up. And we are now to the point where it really starts getting after it. Definitely getting steeper than at the beginning, but it's gonna get steeper here in just a little while. Pacing myself, one step at a time. Out here with many more brave souls now, and we are making it. This is looking straight ahead. Trying to give you an idea of how nice and steep this gets here. 3 minutes in. 1,800 steps down, 1,000 to go. I don't know how else to explain this, but it's literally one step at a time. It's put the hiking poles in, take a step. Put the hiking poles in, take a step. Put the hiking poles in, take a step. At that exact pace. This, my friends, is a step ladder. Okay, just got to the top of the first long, steep section. And I am on now what is called a fall summit, because I thought, hey, I'll be done with the steep stuff here in a minute. No. I am hoping that's the summit though, because according to All Trails, I've gone a mile. All Trails lies. Good grief. 0.88, that's gotta be the top there. Onward and upward, let's get this done. Hour and 15 minutes in. I gotta turn around by 7:30 if I'm gonna make it back to the hotel in time for breakfast. Let's go. It is confirmed. This is the final summit pitch. We're almost there, people. It's 7:17 a.m. and I'm gonna make it. Oh, yeah, let's go. Up the Manitou Incline. 1 hour, 29 minutes, 17 seconds. It is now exactly 7:30 and I gotta get my butt back down. But I am gonna take a couple minutes to rest the legs and enjoy this. Typically, we're supposed to take the bar trail back down. Everybody today seems to be taking the staircase down. So, see if I can get a shot of Pikes Peak over here. Nice. visiting some hot springs this afternoon. We have a reservation at noon. You know, that's sounding pretty good right now. I think the legs are gonna need it. That was quite a climb. I'll try to get some video on the way down so that you can see it in daylight. That was a climb. It was all up, let me tell you. We're heading back. Back at the trailhead. And here's a good view of the ride up. As I said in the dark this morning, decently flat at the beginning, if you want to call this flat. I call this flat because of what's coming. All the way to the top. Oh, just finishing up. Couple notes. Don't underestimate the water. Don't look at the trail distance and think, oh, I'm not going to need much water for that. You're going to need all the water for that. Number two, don't underestimate the run down. After you've just destroyed your legs going up, going down, while it's not cardio going down, it's definitely leg strengthening. Just about back to the truck. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you ever do this, do it early in the morning. Unless you're, unless it's winter time or whatever, but it was getting hot on the way down. Just that sun coming up just that little bit, it's hot. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And there'll be more from Manitou Springs. Garden of the Gods. Balanced rock. Not too many people around here.
You want me to get a picture of you two by the rock?
Sure. Just wandering through Garden of the Gods. We'll go to the Central Garden. We are in the Central Garden, Garden of the Gods, on a nice little stroll. It's a very noisy bird. I think we just found the answer to our question. I think that was a white-throated swift.
We'll find any bighorn sheep.
There's also those around, so we're going to stay on the trail today. And that's why Garden of the Gods is free to the public. That's quite the plaque. He says, I'll make it free, but I want a really giant plaque tattooed on the side of one of these big rocks with my name on it. Well, thank you, sir. It is nice to walk through here. And enjoy it for free. Hot tub I was telling you about this morning. The mineral soak. Here we are. What's the name of this place?
Sunwater Spas.
Sunwater Spas in Manitou Springs. Look at the view we get. You can see right where we were this morning. There's the incline. Man, that looks steep. There's Pikes Peak. Kind of hard to beat this view. Very beautiful day.
Hot mineral soak.
Hot.
Sore muscles.
It's just wonderful.